out, Dad's gonna paint you yellow. You gonna be yellow? You gonna be yellow? What?
It's a strong color.
I like it. People are probably like, what the heck? But not understanding we're gonna do a black roof and metal on the bottom. It'll look so good. Gotta make it bright. Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
Then I can't tell with the sun if I'm missing spots.
You probably have to do a second coat anyway, right?
Yeah, I might need that ladder. Let's see if I can reach.
Okay.
You don't care about this light, right?
No. Come here. Carlo. Hey, get out of the paint. Get out of there.
Alright, so we got the corrugated metal, 8-foot sheets cut in half, 4 feet exactly. And we're gonna spray it down with muriatic acid. And then, so the last 2 panels, I did muriatic acid, just left it overnight. We hosed it down and it looks nice. Took all this galvanized or zinc, whatever this is, off and doled it out. And then we sprayed hydrogen peroxide on it. Some of the areas took with the rusty of the hydrogen peroxide, but I'm wondering, when I watched another YouTube channel, they said to, let the muriatic acid sit for like 5 minutes is all, and then put muriatic acid. So I'm wondering if the hydrogen peroxide. So I'm really wondering if the hydrogen peroxide may help activate with the muriatic acid to get the rust while the muriatic acid is soaking. So I'm going to try that today and see if that does better. And then on the other panel, I'll just soak that one as well. I'm covering this whole thing because I don't want any shine. So I'm going to contaminate the rocks underneath the roof a little bit. Look at that smoke. I'm going to try this right now, though, on this one. Alright, so I'm going to do another coat of muriatic acid. Let that sit and dry out, and then I'm going to do another coat. Alright, the moment of truth. I'm going to be using some stain. Alright, we are using, as I shared on the previous video, this Hara Brown Australian timber oil. It is, I think it's oil based. Yeah, timber oil. I guess it's oil based, right? Lasting protection from UV damage. Alright, so it's kind of a darker brown. We're hoping that's gonna look good against the the yellow. And why not? I mean, if the can's yellow, this is really yellow. All right, I need to pop these off. All right, so for this wood, because it's the trim for outside, I'm going to do both sides just to make sure. I made a mistake a long time ago. I bought it when I was young. I bought a small commercial property. It was a fixer-up deal. And so I did the trim outside, and it was like a 1x6 or 1x8 trim. And I painted the outside. I didn't do the inside. And after a while, we ended up selling it after I got out of the Air Force. But there was termites that found that fresh wood because it was this close to the, so termites have the little poop tunnels, and sure enough, they found that fresh. Oh, this is different. All right, I better put this on the ground. So the lesson learned was do not, or stain or paint both sides. So this is the deck stain. This kind of looks like the stain color that we used on. I don't want to drop this. That would be expensive. It's a couple $100. Oh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it kind of looks like that deck stain that we used for the locomotive doors and windows. That was the fire, I forgot the name already, fire something. And this kind of red tint in it, but this may actually be really cool with the yellow. So I'm gonna do the backs first, so if you don't like it, you can figure something out. Hopefully we'll like it. This is a wide brush, perfect. Let's just do this side first. Well, do one side. This is hard brown, right? Okay, so this is pretty red. This is, I don't know, the backside's not gonna matter. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up. Got some daylight type lighting in here. Alright, after I get this done, I'm gonna take this large stir stick and put it up against the yellow outside. See what that looks like. Okay. So, what do you think? Kind of does look like that stain we used in previous video for the locomotive windows and door. So, but maybe with the second coat, maybe it will dark. I kind of like it. It's kind of got that teak look to it. But that's our black roof. Trying to figure out the design. I don't know. I actually do kind of like it when you do that. If we have like black accents and things.
And this a little darker.
So maybe
will that be too dark then?
So maybe it's just the picture we took. Maybe if we do 2 coats on that, maybe it'd be good after all.
Because what's going up here?
Black, but you can't see under there.
Yeah.
So this would be up on the fascia. That's the fascia up here, and it's gonna be
like this with the black.
Right.
That's what I say. Try another coat. I say try another coat.
All right. Today is Saturday, and it is November 4th. Yep, November 4th. All right, I'm back for a little bit. Went into town, did a bunch of shopping, and I had to get a bunch more wood and just things and groceries and blah blah blah. So just got back. I'm tired. Every time I go into Sholo, it's a 45-minute drive each way. It's not bad, but by the time you do that and hit up the stores and everything, by the time you get back, I'm just tired, worn out. I don't know. But anyway, I'm back in here for a couple hours. I'm gonna do a nice dinner tonight, so when Janee gets home. So I'm here for a couple hours, and I just sprayed the metal again with the hydrogen peroxide. I bought a bunch more. By the way, it was like $1 at Walmart, and we had a little one at home that we got from Safeway, and it was like $2.50, I think. So why for a small bottle? And then Walmart for $1 was twice, 2 or 3 times the size. So I don't know why Safeway was at. Sometimes things are just higher at Safeway and sometimes lower, so never know. Anyway, so I have sprayed with hydrogen peroxide this metal just now. So as you know, yesterday I did the muriatic acid. I soaked it a few times, did hydrogen peroxide too. It's these 2 first ones we did pretty good, but these are not rusting up as fast, and it's supposed to be a quick process, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I just need to get some more muriatic acid on some of these other ones, let them sit. Maybe you're supposed to soak them, I don't know. Alright, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna stain these boards. So Janee and I, as I just saw on the video with our cell phone, that this morning, first thing this morning, we were putting everything up. We just didn't know if we liked the color, even after we held it up last night. But as soon as she put like even the black bucket, because that's going to be the roof, is going to be black metal and accents with black, it actually looked pretty cool. So I think with one more coat, it might be a little bit darker, not so red. And when we put some of these other boards up there that had the different darker stains, we still actually like this. So we're going to go for it. We're going to go with this one. Monday, I think, is when wind is coming in. We're going to get a little cooler. So tomorrow, I am going to paint the building, finish painting, and do a second coat. So I bought 5 more gallons, do 2 gallons on the back, 3 more on the front, and that should be good, I hope. And I bought a bunch of battens, so I'm going to get those going too. I might need another yellow, we'll see, hopefully not. But what I realized too is I was spending time spraying in the grooves. That takes a little extra, back and forth in there. We don't need to. The battens are going to cover. We're going to actually have battens go right over that. So I need to put that paint to use with the battens and not worry about spending time and extra wasted paint on those. So tomorrow I'm just going to go 2 coats on the whole building. Well, 1 coat on what I've done, 2 coats on what I haven't done. So, all right, let's do this. And let's get home and eat. I haven't eaten all day. All right, first step is definitely darker. It's still got the red tones in it, but definitely that first coat is really going to soak into the wood. So we got episode 40 and uploaded. It is uploaded. It's going to be go to live tomorrow, right before the football game. So it's exciting because as soon as we're getting closer, it's for the caboose still, obviously. As we're getting closer to done, it's turning out pretty cool. So each of the videos, at least in my opinion, are more interesting. But for those of you that are following the channel, and again, we're kind of doing this as more of a video journal for us, but we wanted to share it, and hopefully you guys like it. It's not professional video editing, it's raw kind of stuff. I do the best I can. So any craft beer drinkers out there? When I was at Walmart today, Sam Adams, it's one that I've always liked. I like the variety seasonal packs. I like the flavored types of beers. Anyway, I guess they're all flavored, but unique flavors. Anyway, they have a mix pack that I just got today. It's a Christmas or holiday season, winter season. They have their winter lager. It's good. Their what is it? Old Fitz something? I forget. That one's a little strong for me. It's kind of a little too, but it's all right. It's kind of a strong beer, but it's all right. The Boston, kind of tired of. They always add the Boston, the regular, into all the mix packs. It's like, wish they would. I guess it's a way to keep their original beer out there, but I wish they just put more of the other flavors in instead. Anyway, something new this year. What was it? I just got it and put it in the fridge before I came here. The vanilla, I think it's vanilla oak porter. I'll correct it with a picture if I'm wrong with that, but I think that was the name of it. And anyway, it looks good. I love porters. I love stouts. Those are the kind of, to me, winter, Christmas type of drinks. Something to sip on. So I'm excited to try it. Let's see if it's any good. I have two favorites that I absolutely love. They don't make it. I can't find them. I don't remember the maker either of them. I think I might have pictures. I'm pretty sure I have pictures somewhere, so I can look it up, because it's been a few years. One was called a birthday cake. I got it from Costco. They were almost out of that whole mix. Well, it was a seasonal mix, but one of them was birthday cake. Actually tastes like birthday cake, like vanilla cake. It was so good. And you can't find it again. The other one was about 2-3 years ago, was the pumpkin coffee porter. It was coffee pumpkin porter. Oh, I like pumpkin porters and stuff, but I love the coffee. And to put both those together, oh, I have a friend. He knows who he is out there. He brews, and if you're watching this, shout out to you, because you're an awesome brewer. In fact, two friends. There's two of you out there. Both of them are really great friends, and yeah, they've learned, and he's done some awesome stuff too. Maybe I'll ask him if he wants me to add a plug, because he does have a Facebook page too. He doesn't, he just does homebrew, so he doesn't mass produce it. He doesn't have the licensing for that. And in fact, we talked about trying to figure out a way to get some of his stuff in here when we open. And I think there's a whole licensing ordeal that he'd have to do to sell it. And so it's probably not going to happen unless there's something. We'll look into it. We got time for that. But anyway, those were my two favorite beers, and then of course I've got some favorite beers that my friends have done. Some red ale one time, wet hops. one. Oh, that was like using real, like fresh, wet hops instead of the grain or dried out stuff, or the grain. I don't know much about brewing, but it was so good. And then he did a snickerdoodle beer. Oh, that was good. And then of course he has his seasonal. I'm not gonna name that one because it might be a beer that wants to market, because it's a really good winter one that he does every year for Christmas. So I'm not going to mention the name of that one just yet. But yeah, it's very good. What he calls it, it's a really good one. Anybody that knows my friends here know what I'm talking about. So anyway, good guys. All right, first coat on this is done. I will do a second coat tomorrow, and while that's drying, get a good dry on it. I'm gonna paint the building. That'll be my primary goal tomorrow. And the bathrooms, see if we can get some of those going. So it looks good. I don't know why does it feel darker now than it did before. So that side, yeah, all this has one coat. Oh, maybe it's just a fluke. All right, I think we're good for tonight.